Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down. Thinking of what you said something cool. Just that time. I know what to do. That's a great boy. Yeah. That's a great little man. Break it down.
Welcome to the open house. There's so much going on tonight as usual. Do we ever get a break? I highly doubt it. Open house means open forum, open panel. We can speak our minds, speak whatever the hell we want. I know, though, tonight we have a ton, and I mean a ton, to cover. And I'm really hoping, I know we got some people coming in late. Lonnie said he will try to make it. He was here for a little bit, but he had to run. Said he's going to try to make it. So, people are going to come and go as usual. Let's introduce who did show up right at the moment. We got Devious. We got Destry. I saw Champ sneaking in the door just now. We got Mrs. Happy. And we got me, Roy Boy. And I am definitely got a big mouth, so what else? Yeah, I know you all want to laugh. Come on, you gotta laugh at that. We have a lot to cover, and I've really got a lot of things I want to show and discuss. Some people are not in a very good mood with Kickstarter. And some people, I think, are over-exaggerating the situation.
Roy, do me a favor, man.
Yeah.
Can you posted the Hangout link on your page? Can you post the YouTube link?
Yeah. What do you want the YouTube link? In the side chat or over in YouTube?
Repost it on your page and any other page you can think of, and in the YouTube chat as well.
You want the Hangout, you mean?
Not the Hangout, just the YouTube.
Okay, I can repost it. I fixed it. There was a mistake. Blame it on Roy. We're trying to do some adjustments.
All good, brother.
But I did delete and repost it out, but I will admit that I screwed the pooch. Don't you like I'll admit that? The link is
It's in your chat.
I'll get this out to everybody else too, so they can tune in.
There you go. It's on the page, and it says right here, right now, live. There you go. I do apologize, and that's my bad. We were trying to do so many adjustments beforehand.
Hold on a second. I'm saving the moment. All right, good.
I do apologize.
No worries, man.
So, got so much going on today, and I really want to knock a couple things out, and I was discuss in my head, my little voices in my head discussing on which way we should go. Because one of the topics is going to get us really hot and pissed off, or some people are going to listen to all of it and understand that there's positive, or they're just going to get negative Nancy. And I'm trying to avoid the negative Nancy. So what we're going to do is we're going to save Mr. Forum Freddy for a little bit later, because the hot topic I'm going to save to near the end. Right now, I got told and I heard by a lot of people saying technique is done. There's no more technique in the game. It's either lump it, throw your shit at it, or don't bother. And I disagree. I 100% disagree. I mean, I don't even know how to tell you I disagree so much. I mean, I'm just completely blown away with those comments, because we have a guy in my clan named Max Payne. No, he's not the Max Payne that does the videos for everybody else. He does, but this Max Payne we have in our clan should do videos for everybody, because I mean, Carl's seen them. Carl's seen several of them. The guy is good, and
Yep.
it's technique. It's not muscle. Don't get me wrong. He's still got good units, but he uses old school too.
Well, he solved that 70 yesterday and had 34
And he
seconds
solved
of
the
damage.
90. Yes.
I have personally used Max Payne's videos, and
Oh, this is a
that
different
dude,
Max Payne. This is just, this guy literally has not put, he does not do a YouTube page. He's just a guy in our clan that I force him to do videos. I have to fight with him to get him to do it. Oh yeah, you ask Carl. I have to fight with him to get him to do this.
Hey Max,
I'm gonna
show
show
me how to do a 70. Oh, here,
Yeah.
dude. Here, I did one for you. No, dude, show me how to do
We
it.
want to see. We have to fight with them. So what I did, and I mean this, I literally want you guys to see. This is pure technique on a 70. Now, number one, some of you really would like to see more 70s done. So we're going to show a 70. I don't know how it's going to play through, but I'm going to do my damnedest to. Yeah, here we go. This is him doing a 70. Carl, you watching YouTube, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. He shows his units. And this is what I call plain ass technique.
oh yeah, this base is this is not bad. I think he uses technicals, jug, and the one I saw he uses Jericho as well.
Yep. Jericho, Growler.
Oh, that's interesting.
This guy is in our clan. He comes in the hangouts. He doesn't have a mic, but he listens. And yeah, I think he took somewhere. I know it was less than a minute's damage on a 70. Less than a minute. I think it was like either 42 or 32 seconds total damage. Now, I know Kickstarter's probably going to go, oh, we got to change this. But I'm sorry. I want to prove a fact that somebody said technique is dead. You just throw shit at it. I disagree. This proves this is technique. This is skill.
Yeah. He's baiting, and at the same time, the units that he's baiting with are actually pulling out the air, and he's killing those. Then he uses the old school growler technique, and it works perfect in here. And it just distracts, gives him the right amount of time. If you have the Omega and you got the range, then you can take out
he
the
waited
rails.
for that rocket to fall. That way he could shoot the next one. Look at this.
It's technique and the way he workshopped his units. He's spot on.
Hey Royce, check side chat, man.
I can't yet. The why I'm sharing.
All right.
Just give me 1 minute, brother. Just give me 1 minute.
I already got that message too.
I don't, if that's cool, I'm fine with that.
Just give me a minute. I promise we'll take a peek. I just don't want to screen share side chats. Sometimes we can get ourselves in trouble.
All good, bro.
As you can see, this is just pure technique. He knows where to be, how to do it. And yes, he irritates the crap out of me because he is this good. I put him on the spot. I said, I want to see you do it tonight. Make me the video. He's like, oh, who needs it? No, I want to see the video. I didn't want to see how he did it, or I didn't want it done for me. I wanted to see how he did it. I wanted, and this is technique. If you can't say this is technique, then evidently you're just not playing the same game anymore. Finally, I wish you would back up through the whole thing.
There's a video out there. It's not for this base, but it's for the HZ90s.
Yeah, he did. We're going to do that one next. I think he took less than 5 minutes total damage on the HZ90.
Yeah, I've seen a really good video where it is just fucking it's very nicely done. He's controlling multiple units at the same time.
He can make me car sick by him going in and out. I can tell you that, though.
Well, it was brought up in the YouTube chat about laggy connections and this not working correctly, and that is
Some
possible.
people
You
do
don't
fix
have a
that.
really
Don't
good
get me
connection.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Some of us have a little more lag than others that we can't hit exactly the same. But that wasn't the purpose of this video. This wasn't the purpose of me showing it. The purpose was we keep hearing technique is dead. I call bullshit.
Yeah.
Because this is champ. You've seen bases. You've been hit by people. You hit bases. Is this technique?
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of players out there. I mean, I'll give them credit. They're way more skilled than I am.
This is pure technique.
City in particular.
Oh Jesus, City and Max. I'd love to get them in a one-on-one conversation, just sitting a fly in the corner.
Yeah,
City's
they're
amazing.
good at solving puzzles.
I saw his video on the caretaker bases, and I couldn't figure out how to do those fuckers.
I couldn't do it.
He did that guy with one caretaker, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And I try to, when they come out next time, hopefully I'll be able to.
Well, I tried it.
I tried it. I tried it, and I failed 3 times, and I was like,
I tried it, failed once, and figured I was.
I tried it and failed twice. I'll admit it.
Something wrong. I wanted to take another look at that video.
Yeah. So I mean,
he abandoned his caretaker at this point, and he is just still ripping this thing apart.
Yeah, he's wagon wheeling it.
Minimal damage too. That's good.
Yep. The level of the jug right there really does have a lot to do with it.
His jug is Omega, yes.
It does. You have to have that range, or you will take a little more damage.
But as you can see, look at that base. That was, and look, there was an image of him, how much time he's got left. This is not some freaking somebody else stealing. This is him doing it live.
Yeah, well, and you can't say he's just throwing it there. You can't say that he's just using one unit or whatever. He solved this little puzzle here, and it was all technique. And at this point, he's just finishing it up. So.
Yeah,
yes,
that base
he knows his marks. He knows his ranges, and you know what? That's a puzzle. Some people just can't figure out. Sometimes one block will make a difference, guys.
It certainly does.
I think the other issue on this video, he's got an Omega jug, and a lot of people out there, they don't have the Omega, and
I know.
It really helps with that extra range, but for this particular base, I'm going to say you're going to take a little bit more damage with an elite
about an
jug.
hour. You take about an hour of damage if you do it like he does it, and you're less than Omega. You take about an hour damage.
Yeah.
Back to the side chat. I'm scratching my head on that one, so I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have no issues with that, but I want to check with you guys.
Yeah, I just want to know which link he's looking for. Very interesting, but back to what I was saying.
The one we're in.
That was 100% technique. It wasn't to rub the people's faces in there.
Yeah.
It wasn't to say that it can't be done, because we know it can be done with minimum damage. I could finish the video. I could go back to it and show you guys. It took 32 seconds worth of damage. So I'm in shock that somebody could say technique is dead.
Yeah, the answer is yes. He wants Buddy wants to join.
Yeah, this is open house. So if you want to send it to him, we'll have a guest pop in.
This could be interesting.
This might be very interesting.
I just want to check with you guys first, man.
Yeah,
sure it's all good.
I'm trying to stay muted just because of the background noise I got here, but hey, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens is right. Welcome, Sean, by the way, for the last minute pop in. I see you sneaking in as well. See, and this is one thing I want everybody.
I'm dealing with.
There's our special guest that I was very shocked on, but
Greetings.
more than welcome to offer an entrance, Dr. Phil.
The immortal Dr. Phil.
I apologize. The immortal Dr. Phil.
Gotta
What's
get it
up,
right.
Doc?
Well,
What's going on?
you're right. We're not here for therapy because I'm already too fucked up for that.
I was fucked up enough yesterday. Don't worry about it.
So
How goes it, man?
We're going.
Nice picture there, Destry. Nice picture, bud.
What's Destry's picture this week?
He's got the goat. He's got the goat doing the track commander.
I love Destry's pictures. He always comes up with a new one every week. If you guys haven't noticed, last one I think was Special Forces. This week it looks like he's a tank driver.
That's a fucking awesome picture. I love that.
He's got the right attitude.
Every week he does something new. Every week I have to check and see which one it is. And one of these days I think he's going to have a goat pissing on me. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Lifting a leg on Roy's picture.
It could be any worse. It could be my base in a jail again.
No. I stick with the goats. That's all. You know, guys. Keep my image up.
Let's go on to the other video I wanted to show. Let me pull it up here real quick. Now, this is the H90. Excuse me, 90 metal base. Whatever the hell with the Highway Zealots this week. Yeah.
Who's this video by? Just out of curiosity.
Max Payne once again from my clan.
Oh, nice.
I had to force again. Once again, I had to force him to do this. And for some reason, he just rather open shit than hand it off, but I wasn't letting them get away with it this time. Ooh, excuse me. Where the hell am I? Oh, yeah, I got a screen share.
You're in a hangout by the looks of it.
No, it looks like I've been hanging in the bar too much, actually.
Well, story of
You
my
know a lot of
life.
other people.
There we go. Back to what I was doing. Highway Zealot 90. Now, a lot of people have seen damage. Now, Champ, you've done a few 90s, I'm sure. What is acceptable damage for you?
100 an hour.
That's about where I stand.
I mean,
How
those
about out there-
90s are. I mean, if you do them right, from the video I've seen, you can take under 30 minutes damage. But at least I can if I'm really careful. But it's just a grind, man.
What if I told you he takes less than 5 minutes damage?
That's
very, very
believable. I've
fine.
seen videos out there. You know, like I say, man, there are players out there with. I mean, they are just skilled. You know.
You know, we talked about this. We talked about this yesterday. We were talking about when we watched the Final City video, because he does wonderful videos. We sit and wonder how many times he has to go through it before he finally gets it written and makes that video. You know, I'm sure it's not the first try.
This is not his final video. I promised him I wouldn't show everybody the final video because he's so afraid that Kickstarter's going to change it on him.
Oh, they will.
They love doing that.
Layout being out now. A week, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
By the
but
end of the month, it'll be
he
different.
did so good. He's like, I figured these out so well, and I won't even say how much damage he would take, but let's put it this way. It's very similar to the 70. So I literally told him I would not show that one. I will show this one.
Yeah.
Practice. It's a skill like any other.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with him is he don't play as much as I do or some of the others. He just gets on, and when he plays, he's got awesome skill when it comes to PvE. PvP, he says he struggles a little bit. He admits it, but I don't think he struggles as much as he says.
But one of the main points being is it still shows that skill and is still involved in the game.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
technique is still alive. It's just how it's. Do you want to take the time for the skill?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it goes both ways too. I mean, it's both for PvE and PvP. I'm more of a.
We know what you are.
I think people would consider me
He's
more
a
of
champ.
more of like a bum rush type of player. I try to bum rush everything, but
I know. What we call that in my clan is we call you the hammer.
Yeah.
You're the hammer type.
I do watch these videos from everybody that posts them, and I try to take notes and mental notes and pay attention to what they're doing, and I try to imitate it, and sometimes it works for me, and sometimes it don't. But
my problem is my Audra always takes off on her own. So
don't even get me started on that little.
That's priority targeting. Best bet. Kick her into the numbers and just hit.
And now she's got this partner. She's got this partner now. She's got this damn caretaker likes to follow Audra and stick its nose up her ass and follow her all the way around the base. No matter what anything else is doing.
Now that's because of the AI on the caretaker. It will follow the last unit deployed every damn time.
Now,
Doesn't matter what it is.
He deployed the jug and caretaker last, which was very smart of him.
So that caretaker will stick to the jug like glue.
Hopefully.
Yeah, well, sometimes they still run off.
Oh, yeah, mine ran off the other day, and I didn't know where the hell it was going.
And you get yourself in a bind, and you got to retreat units and then bring them back out. It screws everything up. When you got to empty the board just to make sure that the caretaker's following the right unit. That's just a pain in the ass, especially when you're in the crunch or in the fire zone already.
Oh, just get me in the raid and watch what happens. My Andre just walks right in the center of the base and goes, "Hey, I'm here." And you're like, "What the fuck are you drinking?"
They're wanting Phil. You aren't presenting. Roy,
I'm not presenting.
Screen share. You aren't presenting, she says.
You aren't now.
I should have been all along, but that's unusual. That's fine. I can back it up a little bit. So, Dr. Phil, welcome to the open crazy house. You never know what the hell happens
crazy
here.
Houses.
hey, Dr. Phil, very nice to have you here, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Quite a shock, though. I'm not going to lie.
I do like to go for the shock factor.
Let's face it. I have a big mouth. You've known me for a couple of years now. I got a big mouth. I'll admit it.
So do I.
I was kind of shocked to see down the side chat. I was like, Dr. Phil would like to join. This is different.
I was in shower. You got a shower when you text me.
I've been told to get my ass in here.
Well, who let him on here? He fucking follows me everywhere.
I've been told to get my ass in here, so
Fucking God damn it, David.
Oh my God, we got the douche.
Welcome here. Fuck you.
Fuck you too. So.
Following around like a lost blooded puppy here.
Shit.
Don't make me fuck with your chi, Doc. And you know I'm good at it.
It's not my show, not my chi, not my problem.
I could still fuck with your chi regardless. And you
Shut
up.
Just don't fuck with his drink.
No. I'll spit in it, give it some flavor.
Oh, that's just gross.
You see the kind of shit that I have to put up with?
Oh, don't worry. I get it from the goat.
Hey, now.
So what have I missed?
Evidently, the open house got really open tonight.
We've been showing the Max doing the 70s here, and he does them with like 34 seconds of damage, and it's all his technique.
70 with 32 seconds of damage complete from start to finish. And now we're showing the 90, which his final was in the seconds of damage. This one we're showing was in the 5 minutes.
I think the overall topic is just whether or not they're still involved with the game, and there is skill involved.
There's definitely skill involved, and it requires one thing that people seem to miss: seat time. Mm-hmm. If you can put the time into the base and not bum rush it in 6 minutes, like I've had to do on multiple occasions because A, I haven't got time, or B, I just get pissed off and just get rid of it.
That's me. I throw bricks.
Yeah, Devious throws bricks.
Me and Grumpy both.
Oh, no, Grumpy just throws the fucking... Throw it all at it.
I'll throw the bottle of whiskey in.
Yeah. Well, just don't throw your laptop out the window.
I actually thought Grumpy was going to throw his monitor out the window one night. I'm not going to lie to you. We got into what the hell were a Mega Phantom Bases, and literally he was screen sharing because I was trying to walk him through it, and all of a sudden his jug went from defense straight into the base on its own.
And he's a pretty reserved dude. When he gets pissed, you see it.
I mean, it literally walked in on the base on its own, and he was clicking on it and trying to pull it back, and it was just keep going. And all we were just, I don't know what the hell was the words that were coming out of his mouth were worse than Jackie Chan. I'm telling you right now.
I just want Kickside to come up with this fucking lasso that I can tie a fucking anchor to fucking Audra's ass. I'm getting sick of that bitch fucking doing whatever the fuck she wants.
You and those raids, we do raids constantly, and I love them. Evidently, Devious does not.
I don't mind doing them. It's just whenever I got to drag Audra into the equation, I'm thinking, fuck, man, I need a stick pin or something, stick her to the map.
Oh, I'm inclined to agree. She's a pain in the ass to deal with.
She is. She does the right job, but she's fucking.
Well, she's freaking strong.
She's a damn good unit.
I think she's Ruby's sister because she's a suicidal bitch.
Oh, God damn.
She is suicidal. That's why they made her cheap to repair, I think.
She's not as cheap as she should be. I will admit that.
Yeah.
I mean, an hour and 7 minutes should be just maybe 4 gold, not 7 gold. But
you should change her attitude with the caretaker, because the caretaker puts its tail between his legs and fucking disappears every fucking 2 or 3 minutes.
Well, yeah, if the caretaker gets slightly ahead of anything and takes a shot, because it has no weapon, the AI will turn around and say, it's exactly like the Hades if you shoot it with a ground unit.
Well, I don't know. I never have the sound on in the game anymore. Does it make that sound like the old suicide bombers? Does it make this like whimpering dog running off or something?
I have no idea. I have never played this game with the sound on. Ever.
I think I would get too annoyed and actually I have to quit the game.
Well, they used to have a real good sound for those suicide bombers. I loved it.
I think I turned the sound off after about like the 5th day.
I don't think I actually played the game ever with it on. As soon as I heard the start of it in the tutorial, I was like, bye bye.
Every so often when you go through a cache clean and it's all turned on and you just hear that blare right at the start of the game, it's like, get that shit off.
Yeah, speaking of which, he's screwing with his settings there. So
that was nice. Nice job, Max. Nice job, Max.
Almost over, but he shows everything. That caretaker is previously damaged. So another test I put him through. We're not going there tonight. Speaking of tests, by the way, the noob that tried to hit me today. Could you lose a little more for 33%? I'll screen share my attack log later. Or I got screenshots. I could show that. 33%, and if it was a mega, he lost it. I thought that was a pretty good idea.
So have you guys gone over the changes to PvP season?
No, that's the hot topic, so I'm trying to I was saving it to the end.
Good, because it'd be nice to hear an opinion other than mine.
I got Forum Freddy queued up for that. I want to have a drink while Forum Freddy queues that out.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us have read it. Most of us have a mixed opinion on it. Some of us we'll get there in a minute. You
don't see Ryan that much either.
Yeah, I'm anxious to hear what Freddy's got to say about this crap.
Well, you should know you coached him through it 3 damn times.
I didn't coach him. He told me what he was saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Doctor, no hard feelings. You were just in the sector and you were enemy.
Yeah,
I was enemy? I didn't do shit.
Doctor,
Just saying.
I'd land anywhere and just become enemy just because I'm me.
Well, yeah, I would think you're well, I don't know what the hell to deal with. I know you're known not to be AAF.
I'm not anybody. That's
well, you just happen to land in a very controlled sector. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
I landed in a sector last night, and everybody was really, really nice to me.
Yeah, they didn't want to have to hit you.
I just dropped in to
They
say
probably,
hello, and everybody was
wasted all
fighting.
their scouts on you and said, "No, I don't think so. Not today."
Doc,
Yeah,
are
that's
you
exactly.
You're nobody.
It took 3 days for somebody to come along and pop my fucking attack log to make it bloody work again so I could get out. That's the problem with doing a CC upgrade. You can't go fucking anywhere.
No,
Yeah.
you literally need to find a nice, quiet sector and just park it for that damn time. There's no doubt
I
about
think
it.
I did.
I didn't. When I did it, I coined it and said, "Screw this shit." And
Nope, I had to park.
Yeah, you had to park. I think you were parking with me last time.
Oh.
Way wrong. Jesus. Maybe I should have said it that way.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
You were on the bottom.
No. I always ride the top. Thank you.
Wait a minute. I push near the water.
We know you push towards the water.
So
All
they
right,
push
now-
back and make sex easier. All right.
As you can see, in my opinion, and I think it's come quite clear, the technique's still alive. Technique is still very much alive, and we the thing is, a lot of people are just coming to the point where the units are getting so strong that they just think they can throw this shit in there. Well, it doesn't work that way because some of the bases are getting that strong, and I'll prove that exactly. Well, first of all, I want to kill this, but by showing just what happens when you throw shit in and it don't work. I'll turn this. Oh yeah. This is somebody's idea of I'm going to kick the crap out of somebody. Okay, and I have no tech. He has no technical skills. Mr. Darkstar, level 47, decided to try hitting me today. I'm a level 47. Night Owl, 2 Valiants, 1 Omega Jug.
You're not in the right screen.
Oh, why the hell is it not showing the right one? Oh, fine, I'll do it this way. Now I'll show everything. There we go. Can everybody see now?
Yep.
1 Night Owl, 2 Valiants, 1 Omega Jug, 1 Technical, 1 Andrea, 2 Caretakers, 1 Omega Herald, 7 Onis, 1 Omega War Rig, 1 Hydra, 1 Omega Titan, 11 Cyclones, 1 Elite Blackout, and his Omega Phantom.
Wait a minute.
For 33%. Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck uses a Cyclone anymore? Use a
I
demon.
do.
Christ.
I use them quite often.
I haven't used Cyclones for months.
33%.
I was using them today to help snipe.
They're still very valuable if you know what you're
Send,
at. Play with
aggressive,
them.
leave.
Especially if you got It's Electric on and they're trying to use hammers against you. Oh, I love doing that to you guys. The hammer's facing the wrong direction and just sit there and peg them away. Not that I've done that recently. Oh, yeah, I just did that earlier. But as you can see, let's just throw this shit in and hope it sticks. It didn't stick. If you have no technique, sorry, I just wanted to rub it in on that guy.
They're laughing about it. They're laughing about it in the chat too.
Oh, I'm sure they are. All
Call
right,
it a noob.
Oh, that was definitely a new move. All right, we're coming to the hot topic. But before we step on that pile of very interesting shit that's going to get, I know it's going to get really high in here. Is there anything else anybody wants to talk about real quick?
I'd like to get to the PvP season.
Yeah, here we go. Let's go to Freddy.
Aside from the PvP season, today is Sunday, so you have the boss bases out there.
Yeah.
And if you're close to getting your elite parts, I suggest you all get them. And
What, have you got yours done yet?
I just got mine. I got mine done today. I had 8 bases left. I had 14 parts I needed, so that was equivalent to 8 bases. So,
how well does it work?
I don't have it upgraded. I'm not going to coin this unit because in my opinion, it's a piece of shit. It looks like shit, but I mean, I might be contradicting other players of their opinion about that unit, but It just looked. I mean, I thought the fucking thing was a condor. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, someone asked me how much is it to build that thing, so I checked my hangar.
150 gold.
Yeah. So yeah,
6
and
days.
they asked me about the resources. I clicked on my condor accidentally, and I was like, it looks exactly like the fucking condor to me.
Well,
Wow.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not excited about this unit. I'm not. I'll admit it. I'm not going to lie. It's not a very exciting unit. I was very excited with the War Rig and very disappointed when it first came out.
Yeah.
I was very excited for the Jug, and I was not disappointed with that. Same with the Blackout. I wasn't disappointed with that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always hit and miss. I mean, when they went to Elite Sandstorm, we were all disappointed. We were hoping for it to be a little tougher, a little more drones. I mean, you know, the thing is, Kickside is not tested enough in there, and that they know that. They're acknowledged it several times. No, they haven't taken and fixed it yet. Just like the leaderboard, they're working on it. How long it ever is going to take to work on. But, you know, the thing is, and Dr. Phil code, sometimes they, you know, I got a feeling what they're doing is that when they're trying to dump this new code in, it's probably irritating the old code, even when they're testing it. So, I mean, this is very old code, guys. I mean, 6-month code, old code is old code, you know, compared to what's coming out every day.
You're talking about a code that's almost 8 years old at this point, and it's
exactly
been fucked around with, changed, put
hot patched time after time. You
Has
know,
bags.
Yeah. So I mean, they're probably dealing with shit they don't even want to deal with. You know, popping up.
Yeah, I'm personally gonna upgrade it cautiously. You know, even though I have my doubts about the unit, because I've been wrong on the units before. I've been wrong. Dude, I was wrong on the fucking Jericho.
I was too.
Dude, I was absolutely fucking wrong when that first came out. I was like, this unit's a piece of shit. It's worthless. It's not gonna do shit.
Oh no! When the Jericho first came out, it's exactly the same as the Hellhound. It was a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
until it got the gold HH2, that's when it came alive.
And I think Kickside planned on doing that all along. Is this unit's okay, but we got this tech that's going to make it awesome. But let's not give it to them right away. Let's get them a little irritated. And I know, you know what? They are people. They like to screw with us.
Yeah, so you know, I've been wrong before on that. I've been wrong on the Phantom. I've been wrong on the Draken. The Draken's a fucking beast, man.
Oh my god, I love my Drakens and my towers. Come on, hit me. I love you.
Yeah.
That guy that hit me today, my grill gun was upgraded. It was only my Drakens and my libs and the towers that were doing that. And they smoked that guy. And I was laughing, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go to this hot topic out there. I'm really gonna let Four and Freddy finish this or go through this. Hopefully, Freddy doesn't get me in the hot seat again.
Yeah, I have some opinions about this PvP season coming up. So
yeah,
I'll listen to Four and Freddy. I'll listen to him go.
We're going to wait to the end to go over our version. Let Freddy say his P's and Q's, and then we're going to just open it up. So let's get Freddy running. And let's open Freddy up here.
Sound.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm having one hell of a night. Maybe I should have drank before this damn show, huh?
Somebody just said you need to learn the screen.
Oh Jesus! You guys have no idea what I go through over here.
I'll give you a lesson in the post show.
Hey, he needs it.
I'll tell you what. The stuff I go through over here
fingers.
just to get this stuff working.
It happens.
Not showing nothing. Hello? You're not showing nothing.
Nope.
Welcome, Commanders. Forum Freddy.
What do you mean you're not seeing? Oh God.
Not seeing nothing.
Yeah, well now you're seeing everything. Fucking Freddy.
Piping audio, no Freddy.
Here. Today's briefing is about
Rewind his ass.
Season 6. Battle for bragging rights of the sector in War Commanders PvP
Bumming me
Season
out.
6. This season will include new accolades for your in-game avatar based on which infamy division you finish in. Each division will also receive weekly allocations of medals, as well as other powerful prizes at the end of the season. The details. PvP Season 6 is shorter than previous ones and will last for 2 months. Start date, January 8th after the server downtime. End date, March 5th at whatever time Kix I Head Honcho says it is. There will be weekly payouts of medals, as well as monthly gear store updates. The first gear store update is scheduled for Wednesday, January 10th. Hacking other players. Seriously. I am sure you commanders figured that out a while back. But what do I know? I am just a better looking pixel with a sexy way of talking. What the hell, Kix I? Jesus. Duh. Accolades. At the end of Season 6, you will win accolades for your in-game avatar if you finish in the silver or gold divisions. The first place player will also win a one-of-a-kind animated accolade for their base on the world map. The accolades for your avatar will appear around your picture in the following areas of the game. Leaderboards. World map. World map tooltips. Attack logs. Gold 1, first place world map accolade. Gold 1 accolade. Gold 2 accolade. Gold 3 accolade. Silver 1 accolade. Silver 2 accolade. Silver 3 accolade. Please note that there aren't any accolades for Bronze 1 through 3. Damn. Bummer. Sucks for those commanders. Well, if it is any consolation, you know what a butt kicking is now. Haha. End of season prizes. These prizes will be paid out at the end of Season 6. The division prizes are: Gold 1, first place. 9 blood thorium, 300,000 medals. Gold 1. 6 blood thorium, 250,000 medals. Gold 2. 5 blood thorium, 225,000 medals. Gold 3. 4 blood thorium, 200,000 medals. Silver 1. 3 blood thorium, 175,000 medals. Silver 2. 2 blood thorium, 150,000 medals. Silver 3. 1 blood thorium, 125,000 medals. Bronze 1. 100,000 medals. Bronze 2. 75,000 medals. Bronze 3. 50,000 medals. Weekly prizes. There will be weekly payouts of medals based on your infamy division. Each payout will occur on Mondays while the season is ongoing. We have increased the amount of weekly medals due to the shorter season. More likely because the previous medal payouts were bullshit. But once again, what do I know? Division prizes are as follows. Gold 1. 200,000 medals. Gold 2. 120,000 medals. Gold 3. 90,000 medals. Silver 1. 70,000 medals. Silver 2. 60,000 medals. Silver 3. 50,000 medals. Bronze 1. 35,000 medals. Bronze 2. 25,000 medals. Bronze 3. 12,500 medals. Let the ass whippings begin. Please, no crying. It makes your tank squeak. Well, that is all for now. Back to you, Roy.
Well, interesting, Freddie. Remind me to have you and Devious go over some rules.
That is fucking hilarious, man. How do you guys do that, man?
I'm going to be honest. I leave all the videos, all of our graphics, everything up to Devious, so he would have to explain it, and I don't think we have a long enough show for that. But he does awesome work. I love everything he does. He does all my graphics for my pictures. I'm very fortunate to have him. Now, the hot seat has started. There is a very, very good positive stuff to that. Some people are just so upset, so pissed off, they're not seeing it. Some people, I think, are seeing it, and they're just kind of overlooking it. And then there's just some people that just downright are happy that some changes are being made. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm not going to lie. There's some things I wish they would have fixed, would have done, would have adjusted. But there's some really good points. My first point that we need to make sure we acknowledge, because it took them long enough, and I do mean absolutely goddamn long enough, that the weekly medal payout has finally been addressed. No, Kickside, this is not good enough, but yes, they have made an attempt. I think they had to start somewhere to test. I mean, I'm going to bring it back up on the screen here. And let's take a look at this. Oh shit, wrong one. I'll just stick to my normal show it all, don't give a shit. As you can see, Gold 1 with 200,000 medals. That's a 50,000 a week medal boost. Now, yes, they shortened the season. Instead of 3 months, it's down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
But a 50,000 medal boost is a big deal. I mean, I'm easily all, and you can. I usually give infamy out like candy. Because I average about between 4,000 and 6,000, usually by week 2, no problem. That's just me. Payout on level 2, got a 10,000 boost and so on by 10,000. Is this good enough? No. Is this at least an attempt to show that they see a problem? Yes. How do you guys feel about this?
I'm going to throw something up on my screen real quick. Now, I spent a few hours in the early hours of this morning putting all this together. I haven't. The difference between the payout per week is negligible at best. It's lower down in the bronze tier as expected, and it's only 10,000 between silver 3 and gold 2. And if you're going to get anywhere, you've got to be in the gold 1. Now, the payout per season, on the other hand, is where it starts to give you a kick in the balls a little bit. Although it's 2 months over 3, if you're not in gold 1 and you're in the gold 2 or the gold 3 bracket, for instance, you lose out on 135,000 medals in the gold 2 bracket and 40,000 medals lost in the gold 3 bracket.
What do you mean lost? Wait a minute. I'm not understanding. I apologize.
Okay, I'll go through my formulas here real quick. So,
please, because I want to make sure we all are on the same page.
The old payout style is 12 weeks of X amount.
Correct.
The new payout is 8 weeks of X amount plus the bonus at the end of it. And the payout per season in the old style, the current format before the format changes for gold 1 is 1.8 million medals. The payout per season in the new format is 1.6 million, and then you add the bonus on top of that, so it's 1.85 million. If you get the feel.
No, I'm getting what you're saying. You're saying because they chopped 4 weeks off that it's going to hurt us in the long run.
Yeah, and it will.
Well, I disagree with you because I don't see them after this season ending going back to that other season. I don't see them going back to the old numbers before we get that loss. I think these numbers are going to continue after that. So if you actually think about it, this PV season, for these 4 weeks, we're going to get, 1.8 or whatever it is. And then the next season, we're going to get these same numbers again. I don't think they're going to increase it, but I don't see them going back to the old numbers.
The problem is the 2 gold tiers are getting boned in it. Point blank and simple. Gold 1 and gold 2. That's where Doc is getting his.
How can you say that though? Is what I'm saying. There's no formula because these numbers are not going to go back. You're talking a shorter period and more payout.
Understand this, okay? With Doc's formula, if you look at it, the gold 2 and the gold tier overall are losing medals.
It's not a perfect formula.
Yeah.
It's not perfect in the slightest, but it's what is it? It's one of these median mode sort of things.
Okay, well, you want to compare week per week, okay? You're talking a standard 12 weeks. If you add the next 4 weeks that's being cut short onto the PvP, okay, they're 200 the 200,000, then it would be twice, almost what, 3 times more? I mean, 150,000 more technically.
But this is going by the current payout and the new payout with the shorter week, the missing of the 4 weeks. The tier 2, the tier 1 and tier 2 gold people are getting boned.
I disagree. I'm sorry, guys.
Now, if they keep it and they still make it for the next PvP season, all 3 months, then no, the gold 2 and gold 1 and 2 are not going to get boned. But this PvP season, those 2 tiers are going to get boned by losing out on medals.
I disagree because they're not going to go back to that way. Matter of fact, I think if anything comes 6 months from now, with us keep showing them that the numbers are off by the gear store alone, 2.4 million to buy both heroes every time they dump it out. We keep asking for more medals. Then with the math that Doc's showing, if we go back, yes, we're going to lose it, but they're not going back. They already Wrong Thinkers addressed it that it did not work. The system was not working. Oh, sorry, Chad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do like the new payout per week. Per season, it really doesn't matter to me, but I just hope Kickside maintains those gear store prices for those new tech that are coming up. I hope they don't increase the metal price for that tech.
That's a concern that we all should be addressing. Also, is we don't need them to increase the metal.
Because that is great, man. I'm not complaining about the new payout. That's awesome. But my big concern for this is the first place deal. If you go back to the forums,
that one shiniest turd in the box deal.
Yeah, that first place, that thing is going to be exploited.
I'm not worried about it exploiting. I'm worried about it's going to become the biggest target in the damn game.
You'll never be able to hit it.
Yeah, people are going to exploit that, and Kickside should not do this. They should not have a first place for one single player.
Agreed.
That's complete rubbish. And the reason why, because people are going to exploit that. Everybody's going to create an alt if they don't already have one. They're going to just farm themselves, basically.
Well, they're going to go back to the infamy banks, and that's an absolute concern that everybody should be aware of.
Yeah, and when Kickside does his first place for one single player alone, that just opens the door for exploitations,
here's
hacks, and all kinds of problems on the game, and it's just not right. Maybe the top 100, okay, fine, just like Invasion, that's fine, and that's cool.
It's going on a system that has been broken straight out of the gate. Infamy has always been exploitative in one way, shape, or form.
But here's the thing about Infamy, okay? And this is, I'm not a huge coiner. Matter of fact, recently due to my injury, I'm just getting back into where I could actually throw maybe $5 a week back onto my account. I'm still ranging to last week. I dumped 6,500 infamy to my clan. I just gave it away. Hey, everybody, I need to drain some. I'm going to go out and hit. Drain it away. Okay? I will build it back. I've already built over 500 back up in just today alone. I'm not infamy banking. Scooby, I got, when he was over here, he was almost 10,000. He don't infamy bank. Yes, he coins heavily. But it's not just because some people are a-holes that will literally infamy farm, infamy bank. They want this damn thing. That's their problem. Number one, that's going to make them the biggest target there in the game. When they get that, I will be trying to find that if the leaderboard ever works.
I have to reiterate something I said last night. It's nothing more than a dick measuring exercise. Look at me.
Well, yeah, this whole damn game's a dick measuring exercise. It's a war game. It's going to be who wants to be the best. It's a competitive game. Every game is competitive. Game is sitting on my ass and sit in a bubble. This is a dick measuring contest. You're right. But you know what? The dick measuring contest is because it's a game. If it wasn't competitive, everybody'd be sitting there just wanting to farm.
Well,
I'm
I
not
hope the
here to
guy that
farm.
wins that special little icon makes a
I hope
tour
he
for all
sends
the
it-
sectors.
Yeah, it makes a tour for me to find him. I can't wait. And I hope the
Exactly.
leaderboard does work.
As long as
'Cause
you
I
play
feel-
on their lines, I don't care.
Anton, how
What's
you
up,
doing,
Anton?
brother?
Thanks for the invite there. I think it was Skip sent me a wee link there. How you doing, guys?
Look, let's be honest. This game is a competitive game. If you don't want to be competitive and you want to farm, that's your choice.
Yeah, Kixeye has to make it reasonable though, man. I mean, there's so many people playing this game.
I
And
Gary, giving it out to just one person's bullshit. I mean,
yeah, I
come
mean,
on.
just one person, out of the many that are playing this game, it's just opening the door for exploitations. It's
Top
Kixeye,
100 would be fair.
Yeah, top
Kixeye-
100 would be great.
Kixeye knows what they're doing.
They're
I'm not
making
even
money,
I'm
but-
not even gonna try for top spot. I'll do my best to get in the
I'll
golden
try to
division
hit the
one.
top spot.
But
Look at it over the years. Every time Kixeye have tried to do like 1, 2, 3 at the top of the board, the Diamond Legion is an abject example of that. All those players that supposedly scored 1, 2, and 3 got banned quite shortly afterwards for cheating their way through the boards.
Well, guess what? The cheats have come down. No, it's not perfect. It is nowhere near perfect, but the system has improved. There's always, I don't care. It's an open-based game. The coding still, is able. People are still able to get to it and deal with it and manipulate it. But that's what we've dealt with all along. Now, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But what I am saying is we, as players, have come to the point where we can actually start dealing with it, and we are not outgunned 24/7.
My point is they should have modeled it differently. They should have made one single standout. I mean,
what they could have done
the best 100, just like they do Invasion. That's
I got
fine.
one better. Top in the sector. They should have done it maybe by sectors. That maybe people would even work harder. Because you know what?
You would jump sectors then, wouldn't you then? To find
Oh
out
God, you'd be
ahead.
all over trying to figure out where you could go last minute. Who could you hit? Who could you bounce? I mean, it would turn it out to be a more of an aggressive thing. But by putting it to top 1, yes, that is absolute bullshit. And when that guy does get it, wherever you are, I am coming. I'm going to try to find you. If the leaderboard does work, which I pray it does, I will want to come find you. I guarantee he's going to have like 50 damn fucking platoons around him. Don't get me wrong, but I will come. I want to come knock on your door. Yeah. Watch it be a level 38. Don't get me wrong. There's still infamy farming. There's still. That's the way it's
better with 10, even with 10 a compromise. At least you'd have 10 people you could go after the top 10. You know what I mean? Rather than one, which is just
agreed. Agreed. But the thing is that we're all. A lot of people are stuck with the past. You know what? It's not. There's the instant repair hack. I can't say it's all gone because I still think 1 or 2 people, maybe more, might do it, or might have a way to do it, or have some kind of manipulation to it. But you know what? It's a hell of a lot fucking better than it was. It's a hell of a lot better. Exactly. It's a flash game. It's always going to be there. At least I'm not getting a freaking howler one shot in my fucking jug and watching it go poof. And yes, that had happened.
Yeah, I've seen something similar.
But you know what? The game is improved. The game is improved. And you know what? And this, Phil, I'm going to point this out. This is something I don't remember your exact words, but you said recently that you don't see anything positive with the game. I'm sorry. To just this month alone, I have disagreed with you. The community is more positive than it's ever been. Because, people like Lonnie going through so much and everybody standing behind him shows this community is the game.
The community is the game, and that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still here, still doing these shows all the damn time. It's the community. It's a community-driven thing. Whatever I think about it, the game is completely irrelevant. If the community wants on it, I'll do it.
The game is getting better every time. Everything. Yes, they have step backs. Oh my God, we've had some real kick in the nuts here and there, especially recently. But you know what?
I mean,
I still see
that
positive.
that's the reason why we're doing this show here, and why Unshackled does their show, and the other show does their show. And we're here to give our opinion about the game. We all love this game. We all love our
Oh, if we didn't
community.
love it, we wouldn't be here, champ. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I
man.
agree.
So we love this fucking game here, but we're just voicing our opinion here. And if Kixeye fucking if they end up watching this, and hopefully they do, you can't make a just a once first place player, because that's just going to open the door to exploit your game, Kixeye. No, we love your game. We understand the direction it's going in, but for you to
We'd
make
like some adjustments.
yeah, I mean,
To say the least.
yeah, I don't think I'm alone in this opinion, but going in that direction, hopefully it'll change next time around.
Now,
Just do more testing first. Before
that would be fucking fantastic.
please test it. And test it on more than one freaking platform, please.
Well, guys,
Now-
this is one thing. We all know Kixeye makes mistakes. Regardless of the fact, all right. First event, that they make a change on, a major change, it sucks. Second event gets better. Third event,
Hey,
it's almost perfect.
Christmas was great. Everybody have a good Christmas event? I did.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I killed it.
Yeah, this I think is their change. We've asked for more medals.
We asked for blood thorium. I asked for it. The forum asked
We
for it.
asked for more ways of getting blood thorium. This is their way. Now,
Exactly.
is it perfect? No.
No.
This avatar thing, I don't like it for the one player, but you got to admit there have been players out there. Holy cow, with like over 50,000 infamy.
What was
All
that guy last season? 22,300 infamy.
Now is at 26,000 infamy.
Right. So,
You know,
I know. How can you put that regardless of the fact? All right. That's neither here nor there. They've made their mistakes. This is a testing ground. Yes, they do live testing. They do.
oh yeah.
Regardless of the fact, the next PvP season, I'm pretty sure they'll make their changes that we have griped about, moaned about, made suggestions about.
Killed the forums about.
Kill the forums about, whatever. And the next PvP season will be probably better than this.
Okay, but now
As
we talked about the season, this is what I didn't understand, and maybe it's my stupidity. Could somebody explain to me this?
Okay.
I got it highlighted on the screen.
Okay. Gold 1, that's the very first, that's the top player. That's the one with the most infamy.
Right.
Throughout the whole game. He's going to get 9 blood Thor and an extra 50,000 medals. He's going to get 3 extra blood Thor because
So he's going to get
top one.
He's going to get 550,000 medals, or is he just going to get one or the other?
I think he's going to get both
No.
by the looks of it.
No, the guy in first place will receive that first place prize,
Okay.
which is the 9
Yeah.
blood Thor and the
Okay, so
3,000
he
medals.
ain't going to get both. I hope.
Every other
No, no,
bastard
no.
that sits in gold 1 will get 6 and then 250.
Right.
Okay.
So
Now,
the top
this-
player is going to get the 9 and the 300,000.
But
The
will they
next-
also get that weekly as well?
Yes, you get your weekly as well. So with that
Weekly
being
something else.
Yeah,
something
weekly's
else entirely.
something else.
so, does the guy deserve it?
No.
No, but I
No.
mean, if you
Well,
think about it,
Now, if the guy's a legitimate player
Right.
and playing the infamy legitimately and smashing the shit out of everybody, which I would half expect to either be someone like Scooby or Champ to go out and do that, because that's what they do. They go out and they level people
All night fucking long on us.
because it's fun.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I don't sit home. A lot of people know me. I'll even take my lower out and get myself in trouble once or twice a week. Oops. Champ, I'm not following you again, by the way. Still
I
hearing
will.
about that shit.
Am I still in trouble?
No,
I'll follow you wherever.
I took my lower that one time, just that one night with him. It was during Warpath. One night I took my lower out with him. Guess what? I'm still getting emails about it. Still getting PMs about that shit.
Never mind, man.
You know what happened?
No, it wasn't me. I wasn't there.
Oh no, this was my stupidity. I followed Champ. Champ just jumped randomly, and I guess we were allied. Whoops.
That was an honest, mistaken jump on my part. I had fun that night, so it's all good.
My all didn't care.
Hopefully they're mad at. I mean, hopefully they're still. If you're getting PMs, they are really taking the game too serious.
Oh no, that guy is still so butthurt that a level 45 got flattened by a 40.
If it makes you feel any better, I flattened Shadow Killer during Warpath.
If I could have found him,
I think everybody did, man.
Level is just a number now. It's all a matter of the skill.
He was worth good. He was good. He was worth good honor for me. I got 600 out of him.
Yeah.
But on the downs, not the downside, the other side of that, I've got what have I now there, like 3,700 infamy. So at the end of season, if I have that, I'll be able to get 6 blood from William. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Thorium, nice hefty bonus payout, plus your weekly
I've
payout.
never
That's a
been
good
number
week.
one. If you don't mean, I've no intentions of ever trying to be number one or go anywhere near it. So even by being on gold 1, as I am now, 6 blood through him is not too bad.
No, it's not. It's not a bad payout, and the payout per week's not bad.
I know it's a little bit. I always try and compromise and see both sides, but I know paying out the top 1, I think, is slightly unfair, but I think 6 blood through him is more unfair.
Yeah, I agree. Now, don't get me wrong. Look, I know the odds as a number 1 player being a infamy farmer are very high. But let me tell you something. I guarantee there's going to be people like Pascal and Scooby and me and Champ, and we're all going to be watching that guy, hoping he pops and we're around. We're going to have people spying on him. If he's going to open up at the wrong time, we're going to smack him. Now, I could just picture probably about 5 or 6 of us trying to get in at the same time, to be honest. So, I mean, if the guy's a farmer, he's going to pay for it the hard way. If he's not a farmer, then, then he's legit and that he's going to earn it.
You just got to hope the guy's not allied to you, or you can't go and smack him.
Oh, Jesus.
At that point, you're going to hit it.
It wouldn't be the first time I got the PM. Trust me.
Or the last.
Oh no, definitely won't be the last. I took my hit. I took my my main out the other 3 weeks ago, and some guy said something to a woman, and he was allied to me. Guess what? I didn't care. And then when I get asked why, I sent them the screenshot, and you know what they said? Okay, have a nice day. No argument, no discussion. It's not like I flatten my allies for the hell of it. Now, don't get me wrong. If that son of a bitch, if I'm like 2 infamy away from going into the next thing, and he's the closest son of a bitch, and time's running out, I might just flag you. I can play nicey nice, and I can play a dickhead. It all depends on my mood, also.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally nothing personal.
It's a game.
Yeah, I do have some friends out there that are really high level that have quit the game, and during Warpath,
you did what I did.
I did flatten their base, and it's nothing personal. It's just I just want to collect my stuff, man.
Skipjack.
It's a game, man.
It's a game.
At the end of the night, it's a game. We're not blowing up each other's houses. We're
playing Warpath in general. The only way that you could jump to a sector and you hit one base and the world's going to end. But in Warpath, I didn't have any. There was no bad blood at all.
No, that's what the best thing. I saw allies fighting allies. I saw clans working together to push the lowers up, or the ones that didn't know how to, or didn't even have the proper units that were starting to come back to the game. Work together to rebuild, And Warpath was a good opportunity for them, especially this last one where they put heroes in. Oh, you don't have this hero? If we can get you just this much higher, we can get you an extra blood. That'll get you a hero. You know, Warpath was the last, especially Warpath was definitely a step in the right direction, and it was a good damn time. But that's what the Kickside got back to. It got back to being what it was meant to be: PvP. It's not meant. It wasn't designed. It wasn't meant to ever be a farming game. Now Kickside, yes, in their ultimate wisdom, hey, let's make a buck, make $10. Oh, let's just burn these bastards like they are recently, and throw so much shit at us that we have to coin or farm. Period. But when they open it up and say, hey, listen, let's let you guys kill each other. Guess what? We have a blast.
That's the point of the war game.
And that's exactly what it is. A war game. It is a war game. It's not. It's supposed to be the dick waving contest. It's supposed to be who's the baddest of the bad. The lowers want to be the most annoying flies in the world. I swear to God, that little bastard actually named his fly. If he comes back to my sector, I might actually commit suicide because of him. Oh my God, he's a level 5. Well, he was. He talked so much crap. I swear to God, it was worse than getting hit. The game is fun because the people and what it's meant to be. When they make us farm, we all groan, we all piss, we all hate each other. They let us hit each other, we have more fun.
Yeah, but I also think it's all good there because it actually takes away from this territory and bigger plans that you expect to be hit, you expect to have invaders, you expect that there, and it's no biggie. Oh, it's a war game, it's infamy season.
That's it. I mean, that's it.
And that takes away from that toxic sort of environment we have.
I'll be honest. During Warpath, did anybody else see the chat go down a little bit and the verbal attacks? It was like, let's hit, then move on.
I ended the game with 300.
Well, at the end of the day, I mean, seriously, I come on the game to get away from real life. I mean, just come on here, fuck around, do whatever. I take it serious, but yeah. Well, no, I still take it serious, but it's my getaway. I come here to enjoy myself, not be bugged with everyday world problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, man.
And we had a message here in the chat, which hit spot on. We've all talked about this before, so we're not the only ones. Jason says if they really want to help PvP during the season, do a 50% gold sale and 50% reduction in repairs during the entire 2 months.
Yeah, they're not going to do that, but I'll tell you what. If they were smart, if Kickside was actually listening to the community and smart, they'd say, and not tell anybody. They would have everything lined up. They'd say last week, all 50 have a gold sale and do the 50% repair. How many would absolutely go nuts on that shit?
Yeah.
1 week of us actually just going ape shit on each other. Right before that ended, oh my God.
They would make a killing.
I'd be stress free because I'd be blowing all you motherfuckers up.
Yep.
I mean but Kickside, I know they're not going to give us everything we want. If they gave us just a couple days of that, the last couple of days, I think they'd make a fortune.
Yeah,
they couldn't even get the 12 days of Christmas right.
You're just still stuck on that damn Christmas.
Sorry.
Could you do me a favor? We got like 300 and something days before we have to deal with Christmas again. Don't mention Christmas now.
Yeah, we're looking forward to Zombie Day again.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Look,
takes me that long to put my lights up.
Jesus, did you ever get them all the way up?
Yeah, but now I got to start taking them down.
Guys, the game is fun. We have a community. We have good people. I'm telling you, like Hammer out there in the YouTube chat, fantastic person. I love her to pieces. I mean, we got Sean that's here. We got Chip. We got good people. I get PMs in the morning. Sometimes a 2+. Sometimes it's good. Yes, I'm averaging about 40 fucking PMs every morning. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let me get fired up. You'll get more.
Do me a favor. If you're going to friend request me, and I don't know you, you're going to get deleted. So the 20 to 25 friend requests a day, please stop. I don't know you. I'm not going to fucking accept you. I'm sorry. My favorite part is, well, we're in the same sector. What sector are you in? And I'm like, what sector? And they're like, I won't get a response for like 12 hours. Yeah, evidently we're in the same sector. You read the message, but you didn't want to answer me. Yeah. Okay. I'm not being a hoe, Nicole. I'm not being a hoe.
Hey, Roy,
Yeah.
I'd like to correct you. The game is not fun. The community of people you play with are fun.
No. Playing with you is just a pain in the ass.
Pigtails is on.
Kickside would
Pigtails.
get their finger out of each other's ass and see who stinks more and put some money back into the game, they might have a better bottom line instead of looking at the fucking numbers.
There is some problems, especially right now, with the game, the disconnects and the lag. Yes, there is a reason why out in the Midwest there is a problem, and they are working on it. Is it affecting all of us? Yes.
Excuses are like
It is.
assholes. Everybody's got one.
And they all stink.
Yeah, that too. But here's the situation, guys, and I'm going to be honest with you. I got disconnected today when I was about to hit somebody that pissed me right the fuck off.
Thank you.
We all get disconnected. It's part of the game. I can't remember a time when we didn't get disconnected sometime or another.
It was bad this morning, though. DC.
Oh, it was really bad. But you know what? You're also looking at the fighting in the sector.
That was fun, by the way. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, it's not over. I got a feeling.
No, it's not over.
If you didn't know, we were under attack. If you didn't know, we're having a good time. That's all I'm going to say. But look, the situation is what it is. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
Camp's not going nowhere. Destry's not going nowhere. Devious definitely not going nowhere because I'll have to fucking go fly out to California, put you in front of the damn keyboard if I have to.
Yeah.
Chad, you can say all you want you're going somewhere, but you're never going anywhere.
I don't even think Dr. Phil's going anywhere because if he does, I'm going to send him free Go Milk for a year.
I can't fucking quit. I've tried several times.
Look,
he keeps getting drawn back in.
Dr. Phil quits at quitting.
War commander is Dr. Phil.
Doc cannot quit. He has that mentality of he must continue. He must beat the game.
There is no beating of this game. It's just beating of your meat.
What? That's a story for another night.
Exactly.
You need the beat button. You need a long beat button for that guy.
Guys, I know. I got to admit, PvP season, I was looking forward to a little more. But here's the thing that nobody's realizing. Yes, they finally addressed the medals a little bit. They did. And I will hold Kickside accountable. They said they were going to address this back in November. Okay? November. And they're just getting to it. And it's a small address. Don't get me wrong. It's not what we want. It's not even halfway. You still haven't addressed the payout for the 90s, which is bullshit. You still haven't addressed the payouts for the lowers, which is really bullshit. I mean, you're still missing so much. Oh, my God. Yes, there's meat somewhere. But, you know, there is problems. We know there's problems. They have admitted there's problems. Oh, my God. I'll tell you right now, the raid's a fucking problem. Every time we activate a raid, we lose our war efforts. We lost 6,000 war efforts this week alone. Did you send a screenshot? Yes, I did. I still haven't got a damn response.
Neither have I.
The point is, guys, we know there's a problem. We know there's errors. We know there's screw-ups.
They need to stop fixing the cosmetic shit and get down to the real shit.
Yeah, we've been saying that for a long time too. They tend to focus on that, and it's really the gameplay. I don't understand it, but
let me ask you this real quick.
Go
with
ahead.
the panel we got right now tonight.
Big panel, strong panel.
Okay, how the hell do you bring a new player into the game and keep them?
Wrong. You do. You got to. You got to bring new blood into the game, but you can't bring him in like Kickside's trying to.
That's what I'm asking.
It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort. We've had newers come in, and it is a lot of effort. But if you're in a strong alliance, the task is
okay. But how many times have you seen a non-tag quote come in, and you hear him ask, "How do I get tagged? How do I do this? How do I do that?"
Well,
very little. I've never heard that.
Actually,
I haven't heard that recently, at least.
that's
But
the problem because they still, to this day. By the way, if the people that don't know, my game is completely fucked. Literally, I cannot play kickside. If I do, I'm a level 2. No matter, and I'll still keep my infamy and everything. But when a kickside will show me as a level 2, I've showed it 100 times. They can't fix it. A hammer out there knows it. No, there's no way to fix it. They already acknowledged it.
20 years, they still haven't sorted that.
Oh no, they made it quick. Let's do this. I'm gonna make this guy. I am not a hack, so be aware. I'm going to show this.
I've seen this.
The question is, do you keep all your units in your base?
I never. They told me not to ever go through the tutorial because I could lose my account.
Oh, suck!
To
You can use that to your advantage.
I hit play on Kickside. It's loading. Beautiful load screen. Everybody can see it. And by the way, the people that want to hit me, I'm in a bubble right now. You're going to have to wait your turn. There was a line at my base this afternoon.
I'm not in a bubble, so you can form your line.
Good luck.
Not no, but hell fucking no, champ.
Oh, I don't know if Dr. Phil saw what happened with the guy that tried to hit me earlier.
Yeah.
33%. Good job.
Is his mic not working?
Who's?
I want to take a minute here. If you're not subscribed, you're watching here on YouTube. Bottom right corner, you'll see the 3 little dudes standing down there. Click on that. Subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of things coming up here pretty soon. Podcast with CM Bunny, and there's going to be a lot to be discussed. Which,
I don't know if this thing's ever going to kick in.
I don't know. You're stuck at 99, ain't you?
Oh, I'm stuck.
You get stuck at 99, then the flash will stop.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Get in.
Here we go. The famous Roy will get screwed. Now, I didn't cut my screen. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's the real kicker. The real kicker. Look, I'm a level 2 again. Woohoo!
And you're Dr. X.
Dr. X and my sector and how much infamy I have. I must be the highest infamy in level 2 in history.
Oh, my God.
And you know what they told me? They can't sync it. They can't fix it. So, no, I don't ever play Kickside. So, if you send me a PM over there, no, I can't help you. I don't go over there.
Hold on, let me go send you a PM.
Oh, my God. And I swear, it's been like that since day 1.
Yeah.
So, now you guys all see what I deal with on a regular basis, and you think you got it bad. So, let me. What else we want to?
Squeal, pigtail, squeal.
Oh no, not the pigtail story again.
Need somebody to grab them?
Anybody
Yep.
want to? If
They're
anyone
not
knows
here
what
to grab
pigtails
them.
is about, you're gonna have to ask Hammer. He can tell you all about what pigtails is.
All the gory details.
Oh God, they would be very gory.
Yeah.
Very, very gory. Look,
I don't even know what the hell they did to get that.
you were breathing basically.
Oh, I know. Excited to count somebody's name.
I think Champ had something to do with it.
I don't know, Jim.
It wasn't me, dude. I didn't do it. It wasn't my fault.
So
I've heard that before.
So as we addressed the situation, we made it quite clear. Left grab. Oh, there it is. We. Left grab, squeeze. Right grab, squeeze. Oh God. So let's get back to what I was going to finishing this up. Look, the game has progressed. And not in probably the most not in the probably the best way. If you're low level, you're coming into this game. They need to get into that tutorial. They need to change it. Kickside needs to make some adjustments on it. They haven't ever addressed that. Hell, in the bottom of the corner, some people still have those sickle cell bases that you're supposed to hit.
That don't exist anymore.
Exactly. Kickside hasn't addressed the new player issue because they haven't addressed any of that. Kickside needs to bring in new blood, but they need to address that. But you know how they can do that? They could take old players like Champ, Devious, got probably lower numbers than even me, like these hardcore players that know this game even more than I do, and they could take. Hey, How can we make this better? How can we bring in new blood? How can we change these units? One of the things they could do is get rid of the damn Challenger tanks and just get rid of all that low shit. It ain't going to help them. We're not going to use that shit again.
Says you.
Oh my god! If you use a Challenger tank in my base, I'd laugh my ass off so bad I'd let you probably level me.
You
know I'm going to do it now.
It lasts 10 seconds.
I don't even. I got landmines in a very nice place. I don't think
I'm bringing my hover tanks. I'm bringing my little helicopter. Bringing it all.
Dude, I want you to max your condors and just run all of them over his base.
Caretakers, they might actually stand a chance.
They might actually. I never thought about that. The caretakers might bring them back to life.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
bring my hellfires.
Let me take this moment here. I must have had a mic problem earlier while we got kind of a little intermission going on here. All those YouTubers out there that are watching, or anybody else, the bottom right corner, you've got the 3 little yellow dudes down there. Click on them to subscribe to the channel so you can keep informed. And also, we have a podcast coming up soon here. And it's going to have CM Bernie, and Goat Noodle.
No, you had it right. You had it right the
There's
first
going to
time.
be there's a lot to be discussed there. I was reminded. So maybe if you got more information on that, Roy.
I ain't got nothing on that right now, but let me go. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have Facebook open, so I wasn't getting all my PMs. I probably should have got. See, I'm going out of the game for how I literally ended Facebook. And I've already got 4 PMs. I was only out for like 10 minutes. Okay, so yeah, they got the CM Bunny podcast coming up. What else? Don't you start.
Donuts and goat milk.
Let me check something. Hold on. Let me check something here. Getting more PMs. This is. PC 7 and 8 special ops update. So the podcast will be about preseason 7, 8 special op updates, depot update. Who the fuck needs a depot update?
Remove them all.
Agreed.
Yes.
Wrong Thinker does what Wrong Thinker does. I prefer not to know, to be honest. What Golden Doodle does. Does he even still actually work for them? Because I haven't seen him in forever. How Golden Doodle gets his name? I don't need to know how he gets his name. I'd like them to take their time and answer my questions. New Alliance. Okay. See, here they're bringing out New Alliance stuff, but they haven't even fixed the Alliance situation now.
Still don't have a fucking alliance chat, let alone anything else.
Well, wait a minute. Now, I do know they are working on, as soon as the leaderboard, here's the key word, as soon as the leaderboard gets finished, they will be working on game chat.
Hey, don't hold your breath on that leaderboard thing.
Fuck, if I did, I'd already be buried, guys. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, me right next to you.
Here's the deal. They got this. They're doing these great things, and I'm going to say SEASON6 is great. No, they're going to discuss the leaderboard. That is another good. Hey, I might actually tune into the podcast. Can somebody please tell me how the hell we get to the podcast, though?
It's not even up yet.
It's not even up yet? Okay, well, I hope they make sure that everybody can get to it, because it's going to be one of the hardest things. You know, one of the things, and I'm going to put this out there, and I'm sure Dr. Phil will agree, this podcast stuff, this leaderboard stuff, or let me rephrase it, this podcast stuff, and them talking to each other is not the answer that the people want. The people want them in a show or with somebody else besides them asking the questions.
Don't be afraid. We don't bite.
Oh,
I do bite. I'm about to say I do bite. Give me a break now. We don't want you guys in that situation because we want to be able to ask the questions. It feels more, I'm going to be honest, Wrong Thinker, you feel more human when you actually are on the shows. I don't care whose show. You've always you in this podcast feels more robotic and pre-scripted, and we don't like that. Let's be honest. Nobody likes a pre-scripted anything.
Absolutely. If Wrong Thinker decides to go on the Unshackled show or this show or the BB
Any
show,
show,
even,
I don't care.
any show, that's completely fucking, that's great.
Yeah,
I mean,
because you know
because
what?
you're actually you're talking to the actual community out there.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
That is the exact best
you know,
words right there.
It's a conversation with a community, not a conversation with a fucking robot.
Well,
Yeah,
not,
so,
not
I
to
mean-
mention they're also talking to their bosses because we're paying their wages.
But
Yeah,
here's
man,
another thing. I don't care. You know, maybe if they don't want to get into a show, maybe if they take one of their moderators. I don't care what moderator. The moderators at least play. Get them to ask you the damn questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, if they would go on a show per se, and a community sees that, I don't care what show it is, like everybody else is saying, it shows they're normal and a human being like the rest of
It's
us.
not pre-scripted. This is live. We prefer live because you know what? I could get a PM like I am right now. I could get a PM right now, and get. Hey, the community wants to know this.
Yeah,
Not,
you know, if Wrong Thinker were on the show, I would just have tons of questions about that Siege Squadron unit, and
oh, man, you know, that's one of the things that we would love to get questions on, but they're not addressing that.
yeah,
They're not addressing that.
because my general feeling about that unit's a piece of shit right out of the gate.
I agree with you.
I don't even want to bother with it, man.
It's
But,
the survivor thing. And you take a look at the war rig when it came out before they balanced it out. It was a piece of shit. It seems to be a recurring thing with these survivor units that they keep putting out. They keep having to rebalance a lot of them.
Wait a minute. They didn't have to touch the damn Drakens. Oh my god, I love those sons of bitches. Right out the box, open that sub, level it up, stick them in.
Yeah,
that son of a bitch is nasty. I mean, that is nasty.
Yeah, they especially work low in the towers because you know they're the first contact, and they're shooting as soon as they see they're shooting their most powerful bullet they're going to shoot right out the gate. You know,
that first range, you get the extra tech on there that does double the damage at the maximum range. You're good to fucking go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's your juggernaut gone.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. If Wrong Think now, Dr. Phil and I don't always see eye to eye. We hell, I don't even know half the time if we do see eye to eye.
Nobody ever does with me, and that's the way I like it.
But if they told us, hey, listen, let's not do a show. Let's pull you guys on and let's do a mixed show just for and ask us the questions, go live, and let's just do this. I think it would be fun.
It would.
I think it'd be a good time because number one, Dr. Phil has got the ear of the community. Number two, no offense, Dr. Phil, I think right now I got a little more of understanding of the game right now.
I just don't care anymore, and you probably do.
Oh, I definitely do. I mean, I've definitely, and you can ask about half my clan. I spend more time helping them get back into the game. A lot of my clan has fallen behind, and I truly feel that they have caught up. Hell, today's attack.
I'm still trying.
The attack logs today. RJ got smacked today offline, and that guy lost so much shit in his base that I think RJ was tickled pink that he got hit. So I mean, I really truly feel that Wrong Thinker and CM Bunny are trying to do this the wrong way because they don't want to get blasted. So control the situation. You don't have to do it with an open panel. You can do it with a select panel. Select your person. Grab Skip Chat. Grab somebody. Go live. Let us ask questions in the side chats. Get away from this podcast crap. Nobody wants it. Nobody likes it. Doesn't make us feel happy. Doesn't make us feel comfortable. That's for damn sure. It makes me feel like you're avoiding us.
I would feel happy. I mean, wait a minute. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
If they were wanting to do their podcast, do a monthly podcast or a weekly podcast, but also do the live shows because that's where the future War Commander is.
Yeah,
people
exactly.
hangouts and
where a
live
lot
and
of the-
interaction and different cultures, accents, humor, everything in that there. But if you tie everything away, you're going back into the Middle Ages again, unfortunately.
You know, one of the things I liked about it, I'm not going to lie, is when sometimes you guys put Dr. Phil especially put Wrong Thinker on that, where he wants to answer, and you can see it in his face. You can see he wants to answer this damn question, but he can't. But you know, I think that's what makes it better. Is it makes me feel like he's actually human, because when he's on that show, all you hear is blah blah blah. It almost reminds me of Charlie Brown. Blah 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 blah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's exactly the way it sounded. We talked about it too. You know, it sounded so scripted and.
Yeah. So, you know, Kickside can fix this game, but it's never going to be perfect, guys. It's not.
Somebody should put actually a poll up about that, so they should. It'd be interesting to see, would there be much interest in it?
From Kickside or from us? Everybody, I think the community would go ape shit.
You know,
I think
a yes or no.
I'd be more than on board with that. Even on the what's the word I'm looking for? On the highly unlikely aspect of getting somebody from BV to do a multi-panel show with Roy and with anybody else that would specifically like to be on that show. I highly doubt we could have the multi-brand. It'd be nice to get everybody from all sides, because it's
for the community. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
So, that would be a major step forward. Like, you can only go forward with that suggestion. You can't go backwards. That is forward.
Yeah, but the question is Kickside willing? Is Wrong Thinker willing? And I'm going to be honest, I don't know Bernie. I haven't really matter of fact, I don't think he's answered even one of my PMs.
So I think, as Phil, that you were saying there, Roy and Phil, they're 2 from each show, plus Wrong Thinker and...
See, I love them both. I would like to have Bernie and Wrong Thinker together. That'd be awesome.
On it there, and maybe 2 moderators or something like that there. That'd be your 10.
Absolutely agree with you guys, man. Fucking, I mean, all these shows that are running are all about the community. It's nothing selfish. It's not about one show. Absolutely, have fucking Kickside along with the moderators from the other shows. Come on, I would definitely watch, and that would be a fucking great thing.
That's why I asked for the link tonight. I did have an underlying MO to come on, and it's more to a point as to bring a community that's been split up so many goddamn times. Half of us are one side, half of us are on the other side. Some are over there, some are up there, some are hiding in the bloody corner because they don't know what to do. I mean, I'm sorry, Skip. I'm going to throw you under the bus a little bit here, but Skip said, and Skip told me in a PM as I was on the show that Anton was so goddamn scared to come on because I was here.
Oh well, not, but just on previous there. You know what I mean?
Because of previous situations, and I have to apologize more than anything else for my own asshole.
It was just I do what it says in the tin. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I wasn't scared because you were on here, Doc.
You shut up.
Well, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know what the hell was gonna happen.
I think you threw me under the bus to remind you.
I think this screwed me up at the beginning of the show so much is because I was actually nervous because I don't know. No offense, and I'm not trying to say you would or you wouldn't do or what you would. You know, I don't have a clue what the hell was going to happen, but I was expecting to get ambushed. I'm not going to lie.
No,
I was expecting something. No, wait a minute. Let me finish, and then you could call me an asshole for thinking this. But I was expecting something, and I didn't know if it was going to be me getting blasted because I'm a pain in the ass. Number one, that's a possibility, and number two, I didn't know where things were going to go, and I basically skipjack. Like I said, I'm so damn nervous. I'm hitting all the wrong fucking buttons.
Yeah, screwed up my video.
Yeah, bite me. But now that I do feel that the community got split, and one thing I want to make, and I made this clear several times on my show, this show is not built. When I started this show, it was for my client. It was for the 20. Actually, it was 20 members at the time.
And it started out as Ava, yeah.
And next thing I know, we had a couple people in the sector want to listen. Next thing, can you start sharing the link into our clan? Next thing I know, we're being told, you really shouldn't be just putting Ava on there. It's kind of feeling a little. Okay, we'll open the panel. Next thing I know, I said exactly as Devious. I said we got to get Ava's name out of this because this might be my clan, but this has turned into be something different. And one of the things was because of the divide that was going on at the time that a lot of people were just wanting to hear the facts, and that's what happened. And now, yes, there's a third show, and we're a little different. We have a fucking Forum Freddy that I swear to God is gonna screw Ruby one day. But
it's already turning blue.
You just don't know it.
Yeah, probably. I probably got little Forum Freddy's running around. But the point is, this is supposed to be for the community, and that's what that's all it is. And I know when Shadow Killer, he went and built, and I'm sorry if anybody disagrees with this, they can shove it up their ass. When he built Battle Vortex, and he made that show, nobody else, they had he had help from people, but Shadow Killer made it what it was.
Yeah, he did.
Because I was on that panel several times. Hell, me and Ron Thinker are the ones that got him to coin Dina. I was on that show live. When that was going on and that whole split happened there, he built on Shackleton. The point, it wasn't because it was for his ego. It was because he wanted to get the truth out. The truth for the community. And that's all this shows are supposed to be about, is getting the truth to the community, the facts that they need to play this game. That's what this is. These shows are for. It's just and then we get my opinion, and Dr. Phil throws his opinion, and everybody throws their opinions in. Champ throws his opinion, and I actually agree with him. I'm kind of worried about the squadron shit. I mean, I don't know where the hell this thing's really going to be. But that's what these are all about. Phil, am I wrong or am I right?
No, not at all. Not at all. You completely hit the nail on the head.
I mean, people got to start and understand. The Kickside needs to stop and understand the community is what makes this game. Your screw-ups, if everybody was here because they wanted to play a carefree, glitch-free game, they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't. Everybody would have bailed out by now.
We'd have no bloody content to complain about when shit goes wrong.
Well, if it wasn't for this game, I'd probably be driving a better car.
I'd have eaten my truck anyway.
Oh, don't even go there. Please don't even go there.
Well, I hope CM Bunny enjoys his new Ferrari.
Yeah, I think I probably bought the wrong Thinker's house, or at least gave him the down payment.
Well, I think the fact that man, you're not going to buy his house in
the next 40
years, man.
Well, I think that the fact that the community.
I paid his light
really
bill.
Expressive and we have these shows and whatnot. It shows a lot of enthusiasm for the game, and Kickside really needs to take that into consideration and start reaching back out to the community.
Well, and I'm going to be honest. I don't blame Wrong Thinker from avoiding some of the negativity on a non-show that's around here right now. I'm going to be honest. I listen to them. I listen to them. I listen to Unshackled. I listen to myself after again. I feel like an asshole. Did I really just say that half the time? Oh my God.
Did I really just screw that guy's video up? Yeah.
Oh God, do I got to hear about this all week?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
You make one mistake and you just hear about it forever.
Yeah, they don't throw the positive stuff out there though. No.
Phil, you're new here. In this room, I'm allowed. It's the only room I'm really allowed to beat him with a stick. So.
Oh bullshit! Been in the hangouts lately. They're beating me every day. But I'm not gonna lie. I listen to all the shows. I'm sure Phil, you still listen to the other shows.
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Sometimes I wish I could deny it, but I can't. I can't help. I do listen.
I think you still listen to the other shows. What are you talking about?
I do. I do. I pop in their YouTube chat and I'll say hello and I'll give my
I'm not going to say
couple
I say
opinions or
hello.
whatever.
I'm afraid you'll kick me out as fast as I will pop in. But
all good. And I mean, this is about the community, man. Fucking let's all work together here.
That's it. And I want to close out the show just saying thank you for everybody that did come on, but I'm going to give everybody their little shout out. There is one thing I'm going to say at the end of the show after everybody's done. And for once, I might not even rant for once. So let's go down the panel, and we're going to start with Anton Airlines. And once again, I want to thank you for coming, Anton.
Yeah, again, thanks for the invite there, guys, on that there. Thank you there to Skipjack. Everybody on the panel and everybody out on YouTube, and good work, everybody there. And I'll maybe call in another day and say hello there. It was very nice meeting you all there. Thank you very much.
Okay. They're going to go to Devious, and yes, I apologize once again for screwing your video up. And see, now he's screwing up by timing.
Oh, now you know how. Welcome to my world. He's probably taking a nap.
He probably took a piss.
All right. Well, we'll go to Chad. Chad, what do you got?
Oh, I'd like a big shout out to Kickside for bending me over. Can I have some more, please?
What happened to you this time?
Oh, it's just the fighting early. I couldn't do crap.
Well, I'm not going to lie. It was kind of rough earlier, but I'm sure it's going to improve.
No, it's pretty bad when I got to watch my tune come to my base multiple times and then wait for everything to catch up. I mean, come on, really?
Yeah, that would be kind of rough.
Bullshit, and I just logged in.
Can I have another wee shout out, please, if that's possible?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Sorry, there, and this is from Skipjack, basically, and that there. She wants to thank every single person on the panel and that there, and you're all good sports, and it's nice to have a little bit more fun and something different for a change in that there, with the joining up of different sort of pages and shows and all that there, and hopefully this can happen again soon.
According to YouTube, Chad is cooking. He's always cooking. LOL. That's a possibility. No, it was Devious. Excuse me. It was Devious.
What's on the menu? Is it good?
I don't know.
Hey, now.
What are you talking about?
We're trying to give you a shout out and it disappeared again.
Well, I'm cooking for everybody. I got a bunch of things. I've been cooking the whole show. It's been difficult.
Called it then.
Well, I want to shout out to everybody on this panel. Thank you so much for being here. Every one of you is a good person to be here. And I'd like to give a shout out to our sector and especially our clan. Thanks for playing today. It's been a lot of fun.
Okay. David the douche.
Well,
Yes.
I want to give a shout out to a anonymous person that told me to get my big ass in here. Shut up, Phil.
Big ass. I thought it was a huge ass.
But for those out there that say I'm the douche, I'm always getting it. So, but one way or another, I'm getting it because even if it is a cleanup job. So with that, I'm going to thank everybody on the panel for allowing me on tonight. Let me speak my piece. Kixeye, I will say this. Thank you for the new medal payout on the next PvP season. The new way of getting blood thorium, and my PMs are going off like freaking crazy. What the hell? No. Anyway, everybody out in YouTube, thank you for putting up with me and this ragtag bunch. And Doc, a big fuck you.
Well, you missed it last night, so you got to catch that one up, David.
I can feel that Dr. Love gets all the love like I do.
Oh, yeah.
Brother. Oh, don't tell me he's cooking too. You know what I want, Dr. Phil? I want a buzzer for every time they disappear like this. I could shock them. Oh!
Yes! Finally!
Yes, it would be fantastic. Where'd you push the button. Yeah, now you come back, don't you?
No, it's inhumane, and you can't do that to people anymore.
I thought you could do that over there in the UK.
I wish.
All right, well, we'll come back.
But I can do it to my dog to keep it in the yard.
Yeah, you can do it to your dog, but not to the person. Okay.
Don't tell Peter.
Let's go to Champ why the goat disappeared.
No, I'm still here. I didn't hear my name.
Well, Dash,
Sorry.
Well, I'm just going to call the goat for now. All right, goat.
All right, see, I'll answer that. I want to do this kick-ass panel because this has been pretty badass. I was, like you earlier, nervous, and I wasn't sure if Dr. Phil was going to call me out on hitting his tunes. And then participating in the jail. But anyway, this has been good. We need to really get focused on the community, which we've always been. But I have so much more to add to that, but we'll save that for another day. But I got free goat milk for everybody.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're moving on. Champ, what do you got, brother?
Hey, this is a great show you run today, man. I appreciate you invite me to it, and just shout out to you guys on the panel. Shout out to YouTube. This has been fucking awesome. But thank you, Dr. Phil and douchebag David, for joining us. I appreciate it.
You just call him douchebag.
The goat is slow. The goat is slow.
It's okay. I'll either call him chimp or chump.
Yeah, but let's enjoy our game. We all love this game. We're having fun, despite kick size flaws. They are doing some good things, and hopefully they'll improve on the things they're not doing right. One last thing I just want to say, let's keep it classy, guys. Let's not talk about the family or anything.
Yeah.
Let's keep it classy. And let's just keep that kind of stuff out of the game. I understand there's players out there, they say things on they're on a hot wire there, but all's forgiven, man. But let's do our best. Let's not talk about our family. That's all.
I agree.
Yeah, when we're fighting, talk to me, not my wife, not my mom, not my dad, not nobody else. Talk to me.
Yeah, because I'm the one smashing your shit. They're not. They don't even know what the hell I'm doing half the time. Nobody needs to know, they don't need to get personal. You want to call me a dumbass, an asshole? Well, geez.
Dumbass asshole.
My life, I mean, I actually thought when I started signing my name, I signed asshole in the middle. What do you want me to tell you? Need to bring family involved. You don't need that. You don't need to go racial either. And recently, I've seen more of that than anything, and that has been the most disappointing.
I got one last shout out. It's just a fuck you. He's a good friend. Prayers are with his, for his recovery, and we're all here for you, bro.
Damn straight.
Okay, Mr. Dr. Phil. Excuse me, the immortal Dr. Phil.
Coming on was more refreshing. Not having to run a show and actually
watch me screw up my show.
Well, the scoops aside, I can give you some lessons post, but it's refreshing to me to actually be able to participate, not have reams and reams of shit that I want to go through, that I want to talk about, discuss, and just be able to participate in the nature with everybody else and participate in a community. I mean, I love doing Unshackled. I'm still doing Unshackled. I will probably do Unshackled until the day I die. But I want to thank Roy for allowing me on here for a start off. and given me a fresh perspective of being sitting in an open mic panel where anything could possibly happen. And from me personally, I would like to invite any of you, all of your watchers, subscribers, as well as everybody else, to come on Unshackled as well and make this community great, like it's supposed to be, instead of one-sided bullshit, drama-filled, anger-filled ridiculousness like it has been. Oh, well, you're on this show, so fuck you. You're not coming on this show, so fuck you and fuck you and fuck you. Yeah, I've had enough.
And fuck you, Doc.
And fuck you, David.
Oh, wait a
Are you two
second.
married? I think these two are married. I swear.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Skip, your ass is grass.
I saw you got timed out. She put him in a timeout.
Go to your corner. Behave yourself.
That's it. All right, Phil, keep going, brother. Keep going.
Fucking, it's usually David's scream, Wedgie. Chad's got me on the fucking ropes this time.
Oh my god, I love these. I love my clan. I do.
I don't love them as much as you.
Oh, they love you, Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, they did. I even hid my fucking tune right in the corner by your base to see if they'd avoid it, and they still got one.
Wait a minute, I'm going to raise my hand. I pointed that sucker out. I said, "Who wants
You
to
son of a bitch. I said, that's the problem with doing command centers and having a busted attacker. But I'd like to thank Red Steel for fixing for me, which I know for a fact he's going to be stewing. Because he likes to see me get bullied and get picked on and get jailed and everything else under the sun. But he managed to get in, break the jail for me, and then bubble me. He fixed my attack log, and I managed to get the fuck out.
He's hit you so many times, it's a fix, all right.
Oh, that guy's hit me so many times, it's not even funny anymore. It's just getting... Yes, and I just have to sit there. Well, how long can I stay out of a bubble this time? Is it going to be more than a couple of hours? Is he going to hit me at 5 a.m.? Or is he going to just sit there and watch the timer minute by minute by minute and waiting for my bubble to disappear? Because that's the kind of sycophant that guy is. But well, that's a story for another day.
I classify that as stalking almost. Jesus.
Well, there's a difference between a stalker and an admirer. An admirer is somebody you actually want to bang.
I get a lot of them.
And I don't want anything to do with that son of a bitch. But again, thank you for putting on the show. Thank you for letting me come on. And I hope to do this again.
Good stuff. All right. That brings it to my house. All right. I want to thank everybody once again for coming on. It was fun. A little nerve-wracking at the beginning, but it ended up being a good time. I want to put this out there to a certain player that I literally see and go racial in the chat because they got bubbled. And I don't understand in my little brain, and I will say my little brain, why you have to go racial over a damn bubble, a pixelated bubble. Is it because you have no common sense, no courtesy, no ethics? I could go on and on with that. Or is it just because you are so butthurt because you want to be the number one and can't be, that you when you get bubbled, you have to go racial on a person? I'm sorry. I was hoping somebody could explain to me, but everybody I asked is the same thing. They don't understand it. I put this out to that person, and they know who they are. Grow the fuck up. Pull the fucking shit out of your ass and be a human. Now, let's go to the positive note. Guys, we're going to have some fun this season coming up. Let's enjoy it. Let's be, let's just treat it like Warpath. A little longer, a little more of a grind sometimes. But it's supposed to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm tell you what, Everybody but Champ probably on my hit list. Come to the last week of it. Champ, I don't want to come lose all my shit in your base, so I'll bypass that one. But everybody else is probably on my hit list. So on that note, guys, I want everybody to be safe, and I will see you once again Thursday for our normal show. And have a good night.
Peace.